Hey guys, welcome back to JD's Kitchen. Today I'm going to share with you guys how to make this delicious red oil egusi soup recipe. I'm going to be eating my egusi soup with boiled ibokoko. If you know, you know. So let's look at our ingredients. You need some seasoned chicken, some boiled down tomatoes, some blended egusi, some washed sweet bitter leaf, sweet, okay, red oil, blended garlic and ginger, some seasoning cubes and salt, some chopped onions, some blended crayfish, very important, some white pepper and bush pepper. Now into the process, we're going to steam our chicken just a little bit. Don't make it to be overcooked because we're going to fry it. You guys, listen to what I'm saying. I said fry your chicken in red oil. Did you get that, or should I repeat myself? Fry your chicken in red oil. If you don't, then this is not the recipe you are making. If you don't, you're doing something else. You're making another recipe, because this just adds a lot of deliciousness to the dish. Okay, fry your chicken in the red oil. Should I say it again? I'm not going to say it again. So once your chicken is ready, it's going to look brown on the outer part. It's going to be crunchy and soft on the inside. Go ahead and use the same oil to fry your onions, okay? Just don't allow your onions to get burnt. Make sure you keep on stirring as you go. Once your onions has been on the fire for about a minute or two, come in with your tomato paste. Now I have a video where I show you guys how I make my tomato paste. This tomato paste is properly cooked. It boiled on the fire for more than an hour. Okay, so it is cooked. I'm just going to fry it for a bit, and then we go back to our egusi and pour our chicken stock into the egusi, and then we give it a good mix. This part, you do not want to skip it. If your chicken stock is not enough, at some point in the cooking, of course, I'm going to add more water into my egusi because I didn't have a lot of chicken stock. But if you have just chicken stock, you can use that. But then you're going to be now careful when you're adding your seasonings, okay? You're going to have to taste before adding any seasoning. So I come in now back to my tomato paste, and I add my garlic and ginger, and I give it a good mix. I come in with my white pepper and my bush pepper. Mix it thoroughly. Come in with crayfish. Crayfish. Should I say it again? You need to add crayfish. And then I'm going to go in with very little salt and just one seasoning cube, because I know that my chicken stock already has that. So I'm going to do it carefully, right? I'm going to put that and then add in my egusi at some point, and then I'll start tasting to know if I have to add anything or not. Now I'm going to bring in my egusi. I poured it into the pot. Allow it to cook. Your egusi needs to cook, okay? It needs to cook really well, but you don't want to allow it to burn, so you need to come from time to time and stir it, okay? If not, it's going to burn. You don't want to put a lot of water. At this point, my egusi was almost, actually not the egusi, the tomato underneath the pot was almost burning, so I had to come in, mix it up, add a little bit of water, okay? So you ensure that your egusi cooks. So this is sweet bitter leaf and not the very bitter leaf, okay? This one I had washed it and I kept it in the freezer. That's why it's not looking very fresh. But if you can rush into the market or maybe your backyard and get fresh sweet bitter leaf, that would be amazing. You could also prefer to use how do they call this leaf now? Okomobong. That's not the name. It has a name. I've forgotten. But yeah, you could use that as well. But I decided to go with sweet bitter leaf, and you can see that you don't put a lot, right? You just color the egusi soup, and then you bring in that chicken that was fried in red oil. Bring it back, okay? This dish was delicious. At this point, you can taste. Before adding the chicken, I tasted and then I added a cube of Maggi because I needed that, or seasoning cube. Now I brought in some red oil just because I wanted that redness. I know I told you guys that I'm watching my red oil, but I needed a little more. I needed a little more of red oil. So I brought it in and then I mixed it. And at this point, our egusi soup is ready. I want to give you guys some pointers. Ensure that your egusi is well cooked. But you have to be constantly checking the pot and adding little water, little water, little water until it is cooked. You guys, do you like Igbo cocoa or do you not like Igbo cocoa? If you don't like Igbo cocoa, I don't know. I don't know what you like on earth, because oh my god, it was so delicious. This meal, it was so yummy. My husband loved it. It was really, really delicious. The only thing I would have loved to add was pepper, and I always forget adding pepper to food because my family doesn't eat pepper, even though I had decided that I'll be adding just a teaspoon to every meal that I make just for that extra flavor. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.